Hi everyone, it's Leilani. Welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be working on another Project Life spread for week 23 of 2021. So this week was really fun. Me and Will have been away for a week-long vacation. We went all over the place and I will get into that here in a few minutes. But for this week, since a lot was going on and I have a lot of photos, I'm actually going to be doing a double page process video here for two 12 by 12 spreads. And I also wanted to include a lot of pictures. So I have a lot more pictures than I would in a, typical week. So I really only use about around four journaling cards, which I just found all of them in my stash. So these two are both printable cards. I'm pretty sure the one that says Rome on it at the top is from In a Creative Bubble. I'm not sure about the other one, but they're just kind of random ones that have been in my stash a long time. Whenever I did kind of a Project Life card organization thing, I have a little pocket that is just for my travel cards. So this was really easy. I just pulled those out and picked out a few cards that would work with the travel theme. So super easy. And since I had so many photos this week, I decided, I don't do this very often, but I decided to use one of my actual pictures. So this is of the Great Sand Dunes National Park, and I decided to use that actual photo as my title card for the background so that I could fit another picture in there. So I really do like to do that if I have a lot of photos that week, and especially if it is something like this, like a landscape photo without people in it or something. Sometimes I like to do that. So these are a few little patches that I got on the trip. And if you go to any national parks, you'll know that they have like all this memorabilia and stuff that you can buy in the gift shops. And one thing that they always have are these patches, and I always like to pick them up because I think that they're really fun embellishments for scrapbooking. So I always find a use for them. So I add, I think, about 3 of these throughout the layout. And I like these small circles. They're kind of fun to add in like a cluster with a few other things. So that's kind of what I go with. I use mostly the circle labels and just kind of create a few clusters on my pictures, but for the most part, I keep everything pretty simple. I don't add a lot to a lot of the pictures since they already are busy and there's a lot of background and all that kind of good stuff. But yes, on to the trip. So we left last Saturday. We were gone Saturday to Saturday. So I decided to, of course, just document the trip for this week since that was the biggest thing that was going on throughout the week. So we went to first we ended up in Colorado. We went to the Great Sand Dunes National Park and also Mesa Verde, and then we kept going to Utah and we went to Canyonlands National Park, Bryce Canyon, and also Zion National Park. So that was super fun and we had a blast and went all over the place. And then we had a long way to get home and had to drive home for the last about 3 days. So we were just in the car a lot, but we love road trips and we had a blast together. So these pictures are just like a total mishmash of all the different parks that we went to. So I am going to do a Life Crafted album that I'm going to document the trip in a little more detail and include all of the photos that I have from the trip. So I'll be sharing that here on my channel in the next week or so. But so this, I just decided to just pick some of my favorites and add them on here just for kind of an overview of the trip in general. So I love adding the journaling cards. I love having those travel cards ready to go. And In a Creative Bubble has some really awesome traveling cards. I know I've mentioned that before, but they have some that are specific to national parks and all that kind of good stuff. So I loved being able to grab those and utilize those. So I believe on this page as well, all of the cards are printables. And I think if not all, the majority of those are In a Creative Bubble. So for these were some of my favorite pictures. I love that picture of me and Will at the top at the sand dunes. The sky was so pretty and the dunes were so like just a nice clean background. And I bought a selfie stick from Amazon a few days before we left, and it really came in clutch on the trip, because if you're ever on a trip with just, you know, you and your partner or whatever, just the two of you, it's kind of hard to get pictures together all the time, which it was crazy. We had a couple friendly strangers take our photo. Like, we are underneath that welcome to Utah sign, and there was a family there also taking pictures. So it was kind of nice. Like, it was so back to normal, like pre-COVID times when, you weren't scared to hand a stranger your phone and all that kind of stuff. So it was kind of refreshing. But yeah, the selfie stick was amazing. It was like just like a Bluetooth selfie stick from Amazon. But wow, I loved it. So I'm definitely going to be taking that on all of our future trips, especially when it's just us two, because we were able to get some really cool pictures with the background and everything. And then, of course, you'll see our vegan donuts at the bottom. I was so excited when we finally found some vegan treats. We were kind of in a like vegan, just like dry spell. There was no vegan food as far as we could see for days, but we finally found some towards the end of the trip, so it was fun to treat ourselves after being without treats for so many days. And then that little picture with the yellow, I'm sorry, nope, that's orange, with the orange around it, that is a prairie dog. So when we were staying in Bryce, Colorado or Utah. I think it's Utah. But anyway, sorry, y'all. But whichever one it was, there was prairie dogs everywhere at our hotel. And this one had a little hole in the concrete that you drive up. So, it was just crazy. They were everywhere. There was like 30 of them right whenever you pulled into the hotel. We left really early in the morning. And it was so cool. They were just all out, and they're really not scared or anything. They're just out there like saying hello. So it was adorable. But yeah, we had a wonderful trip. It was so nice to get away. We were really celebrating our 10-year like dating anniversary. So that was really awesome, and we had a great time. Of course, so happy to be back home, but had an awesome trip together. So yeah, I really enjoyed putting this layout together. It's so easy when you have so many photos. It just came together super quickly. As you can see, didn't take a lot of embellishments and didn't take a lot of journaling cards. So it's mostly pictures this week. I also sprinkled on a few of the gold glitter stars around there. But that's it, guys. So I hope that you enjoyed this super quick and easy process video. If you did, please give me a like, and please also consider subscribing if you haven't. And stay tuned. I have a couple fun videos coming up this week, and I will talk to you soon. Bye, guys.